you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father! So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child!
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
You don't know what
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start! Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
You don't know what
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me!
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
You know
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
You don't know what someday you are going to...
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet!
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You don't know what someday you are going to know.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Someday you have children and you will look...
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Law? What use is a microorganism for law? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not... I thought you were a scientist!
Emmett! You're going to find out.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
I hope someday you have children and you will look... I don't... Yes, my son.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Someday you have children and you will look.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top.
When you get older, I hope someday you have children and you will look.
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work.
I
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Are you trying to spin this argument around to my failings?
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters?
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
Pressure? You're a child. You don't know anything about pressure. You
don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
Calm down.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Why do you keep bellowing like that? Emmett, yes.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett! I
strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son. Someday...
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett!
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Father, why don't you ever listen to me? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
What are they feeding you in that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
The Von Brauns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now. Someday...
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Emmett!
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Pressuring me to be something I'm not. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. What did you do?
Emmett!
Why are you always bellowing at me? This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
It's in my head.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett!
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue?
Wait till she...
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. Stop being such a crank!
You learn, boy. You learn.
Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of... I thought you were a scientist!
Emmett!
Law? What use has a microorganism for law? You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria! I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No!
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Harry, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece. I'm coming, Doc. Doc, I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
They're locked.
I know!
Doc, I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
They won't budge. They won't budge. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
I'll be back. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. What's he doing here? I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. Keys. The window's shut tight. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! What? How do you take those curves? What do you... I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You! Ah! Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
How you doing, Doc?
These
Let's taken. Ow! Son of a bitch!
We need something to get rid of these cops! Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea. Doc!
What?
Got any ideas?
Doesn't, but none of them are applicable to this situation!
So what do we do now?
I was hoping you knew!
Why couldn't your younger self have built us a hoverboard?
They won't be invented for another 84 years!
The throttle!
Oh!
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.